Hello and welcome to our first short development video from AirlineSim. What I would like to show you today is the new schedule transfer feature, and after that a quick glimpse at the new automated transfer flight functionality. So what we see here is a small fleet of two aircraft. You can see they're very different. One is a regional prop and another one is a big jumbo jet. And the first thing you might note is the different colors here of the scheduling button. As you can see, there's a new black item, and that means that this aircraft does not have a schedule at all. So far this was a red icon. We need the red icon for something else now, which you will see in a minute. So let's take a look at this schedule of this regional prop. As you can see, it's a very simple schedule, no problem here. But let's assume you want to move this very schedule to another aircraft. The thing that you would have to do is you would have to pick each single flight number in route management and move it to another aircraft by hand. What you can do now is you can transfer this schedule to another aircraft as a whole. So here in the bottom you see the new interface for this tool, and I'm going to pick this jumbo jet that I showed you earlier, and this little checkbox allows you to only transfer your schedule when there won't be errors at the destination aircraft. This is important to note, because if you transfer your schedule to another aircraft and it causes errors, and that is a new feature, this schedule will not block resources anymore, which means if you create an invalid schedule, your slots, for example, will be available to any other player until you have made sure that your schedule is valid again. So let's try this. First I'm going to transfer, or leave the safeguard on and try to transfer the schedule. And now you see that I get an error message, because obviously moving a schedule from a small 50 people aircraft to jumbo jet might be tricky. So to see what's wrong, let's remove that check and transfer the schedule. As you can see, you can also display the target aircraft right after the move. That makes it easier to do troubleshooting. So let's try this. And what you can see now is that all these flights are marked as invalid, obviously, because the transfer times for the larger aircraft are a lot longer. If you go back to the fleet view, you can now see the red icon here, which tells you that this schedule contains invalid flights. So let's go about and fix it. So what you can do now is you can, for example, pick this flight and move it to a considerably later time, like that. Let's put in a bit more margin. And you can see this one is displayed as valid now. Apply the settings. And now you can already see that this flight is back to normal again. Let's fix the next one. Move this to a later time as well. Yeah. Nope. 4 o'clock it is. Apply the settings. If you go back to the fleet view, you still have your red icon. And let's finish this up. Nope. There we go. So this isn't the best scheduling one could think of, but it works to demonstrate this new feature. So what you could do now, of course, is you could move this schedule back to the previous aircraft. And it worked. Here the schedule, of course, looks even worse, which doesn't matter though. And because it's so nice, let's move it back once more. So one thing you could do would be, if you transfer a schedule and it causes errors, just move it back immediately. This way, chances are low that you will lose slots or any other resources, but the chance exists, so use that feature at your own risk. And now there's a little other feature that I would like to demonstrate, and that's the feature of automated transfer flights. So if you go to the Flights tab here, you see there are no scheduled flights yet. So let's wait a moment until the system has booked these flights into the ORS. Okay, so here they are. This system has created 3 flights. And as you might notice, there is a transfer flight in here because our aircraft is stationed in Toronto right now. And we have to transfer it to Paris to start its rotation. Now, if you look at the schedule, you see that actually our schedule starts at London. So what the system automatically figured out was that the first flight in the schedule is from Paris and made sure that the aircraft is transferred there. So that takes one step out of your routine when you purchase new aircraft. And note that this also works in other cases, for example, when you bought a used aircraft or had a few cancellations for other reasons. So I hope this is useful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. See you next time. Bye bye.